Hello, this is Page and welcome to a new Let's Play series on the channel with the game Rimworld Beta. Just let that sink in for a second. Beta 18. We are no longer on the alphas. Tynan feels that this is feature complete. It's more a case of just honing it all now, which I'm very much all for. I don't think it's ever going to be classed as a stationary program, a stationary game as such, because the modding community is so large with so many talented people working on their own mods out there that there's always going to be a variation of playing Rimworld other than the vanilla playthrough. But hey, jumping ahead of myself here, it's Rimworld, it's beta 18. I haven't played since alpha 16. I decided very early on when it came to playing Rimworld, because it is a game I love to play, that I didn't want to bring a series of this after every new increment of updates. I do it every other one, because that way there's a lot more items to explore, because you never know how big an update is going to be and what's going to be brought to it. And from what I can see, beta 18 is a big update, so there's lots of us to go and have a look-see at. I am not going to bore you with all the extra items added here and also in alpha 17. We're just going to crack into the game, use it as the story generator it is, and just see what the bloody hell happens. The only thing I am going to be doing on this is playing with Randy Random on rough, because that's how I play it. I likes me a little bit of rough. And we are going to be checking out the new swamp biome. The only thing I want out of the swamp biome is the fact we have all year-round growing. I think that's the only thing which is necessary for someone of my skill level. It's not to say that there are more talented people out there who play the game a lot more than me and will benefit a lot more with only 30, 60, 90 days worth of the actual gestation period for the foodstuffs, but I am rubbish. So we shall carry on with this. We are going to be playing on the normal crash landed scenario. I have been playing off camera in Alpha 17, the Rich Explorer, which initially is quite hard, but it does pick up pretty quick as soon as you start having people coming into your game. But I think it's going to be hard enough playing on the swamp biome with the normal setup, so we shall stick to that. Now, I have said it already, I will say it once again, we have Randy Random on rough, because he loves it rough. And then I'm going to keep the global coverage at 30%. On the last playthrough, I believe I popped it all the way up to 100%, but to be honest with you, I didn't end up exploring too much of the globe, and it just takes longer to load, so we're not going to worry too much about that. We shall randomize it up though, and we are going to be playing on Osamu Ufafu, and then we shall be going to the generation of the world. Now, as I said, we are looking for year-round growth on a swamp of some sort. My, that is a full bit of planet there. We also, wrong button, there we go, we have the Otter Wrist Ocean. That we've now had the regions named, which I think is pretty cool. Now, I must say, I do apologise if I sound a bit nasal still. I'm still getting over my bloody cold. This is the first recording I've done since stating it last weekend. The Red Sea, classic. Let's just have a roam around, I suppose, and see what is available. Come on now. Let me in. Show me what's going on. There we go. So, we want a swamp of some sort. There's got to be one here somewhere. You know what? This might take a second. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I've managed to find one, which is a tropical swamp. I found it really hard, actually. There's quite a few normal forests and desert and arid scrubland coming up, but hardly any swamps came up, so I've had to keep pressing for about 5 minutes after cutting off the video. But I have found one. We are here, the tropical swampland. It has marble, limestone and sandstone in, which isn't too shabby. We have year-round growing, which is the most important thing. Average disease frequency is 2 per year. That doesn't sound good, and we're surrounded by pirates, so this isn't probably going to be that long a series, but hey ho, we'll give it a whirl anyway. So there we go. Oh, now this is new. So we have left behind people, so we get to choose from more than one person, I presume. That's interesting. So let's see. Let's have a look at these. We have Felicia Berg. Now, the only thing really I'm needing, other than the essentials like cooking, hunting, blah, 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 is the fact that they can cut stuff. I'd like to think they can cut stuff down a lot. And team skills, this is very interesting. So it actually breaks down how good your team is as it stands right now. Also very good if you want to get a good idea on what's going on as far as who's covering what is concerned. And it's covering the main bits as well, which is awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Probably not the best. It's not, a bite scar on the right eye. It's fine. It's fine. We can cope with that. Old gunshot to the little right toe. Oh, Lance, what were you playing at, friend? He's very brainy. In fact, they're all quite brainy, aren't they? We could do with a bit more of a mix-up. Who are you? Drag to reorder. Can I pull you across then? Oh, interesting. Right, okay. So we need. Let's drag him back. It seems only fair. He hasn't earned his place yet. We need shooting, social, medicine, cooking, construction, growing, intellectual. So let's start putting these out. So we need an okay shooter. You're an okay. In fact, you're like the soldier. A politician. I've never known a politician have good shooting and melee skills. Very good at social. Not bad at intellectual. Doesn't like to grow or mine. Doesn't do dumb labour. Is sanguine and a psychopath. Seems about right for a politician. You are okay, Mitsuga. We'll put you up top. So that's our shooting and social guy. Arguably our intellectual guy as well. So that's okay by me. So now we need medicine and cooking. Animals, not too fussed about. Yeah, you guys aren't too good, are you? Arguably crafting. What about Christopher? Christopher, no, I'm afraid you're going to have to stay here, Christopher. We've done Lance. Yeah, you're very average. We have... Oh, we got an addicted person here. Tetsuya Litsuka, who's got a wake-up addiction. That's not good. And you're not that good either. I don't. And you're a cannibal. Not looking good for you, friend. Growing, mining, artistic. Can't craft. Yeah. Can't craft. Psychically sensitive is okay. Creepy breathing. Red breathes heavily all the time and sweats constantly. People find it creepy. It's very easy for me to do right now. We have kind. No, Red is a nice person, but creepy. Nice but creepy. It's all a false ruse. Right, so good at growing and mining. Red, you're all right. We'll pop you in there. Tony, are you any better at anything? Social medicine is not too bad. Doesn't like firefighting or violence. These are bad people. You know, I want a, you know, a hope's chance in hell. I'm gonna just pause the recording again and try and find someone a little bit more appropriate to join our motley crew. Bear with me. Okay, you'll be pleased to know I haven't actually swapped anyone out with the randomize button. I've just had a better look at what they're all capable or incapable of, as it may go here, and I've chosen these three people. So we have Felicia Berg, who's good at shooting, social, crafting, and intellectual. Super immune, which is awesome. Hard worker, even better. Doesn't like the men, which is a bit of bad luck on her behalf because she's coming along with Christopher, who's going to be our medicine and cooking guy until someone else comes across who's better. We have a prostophobe, which is fine because as long as he doesn't need anything, he won't get anything. Optimist, always good, always good. And is good for dumb labour as well, which is okay. I figure construction isn't such a bad thing because ultimately they're going to be building stuff and building that up slowly anyway. But we have the medicine and cooking covered by Christopher. And then Red, he's my growing, mining, not too fussed about artistic, but he's my growing and mining guy, which is the other two things I want to cover. The rest he'll just get better at. And he can hold a knife, so, you know, why not? And yeah, creepy breathing. Gotta love the creepy breathing. So we'll go with these guys and see how we get on. The three of you awake in a crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Let's fly on in. Fly, my pretties. Boom. Let's pause it. Right, so this is the swampland with a ocean to the left. Oh, we've got a building down there. That's cool. And there's a few areas here we can use. This is very, very nice. I do like this. This is going to be nice and easy for us to initially start our colony off. We've got a few of the geysers around, so we can get some decent outputs off them eventually. The thing I'm mostly worried about this map is let's get you first. Is going to be cutting the tree line back, so when we do get into fisticuffs with people, they can't use them as cover. I think that's going to be mega important in jumping on pretty quick. It is a lot easier to see the stuff standing out on the map. And I think we're outdone. Let's unpause it. No, let's pause it. We've got to assign weapons. So, red. Red, you're my melee guy. Take the knife. Christopher, you're okay. Yeah, Felicia, you get the rifle. Christopher, you get the revolver. Let's zoom out, make sure we get them all again. I think that's all of it. That'll do. At least go and grab your weapons anyway. So we are looking at making this as our home from home. Marble wall. Do we have any marble around anywhere? I'm a stickler for filling up things with the appropriate items. I mean, like, you're coming over here. That's a little room. What's that? Granite? Granite's nice. Oh, we got some elephants, some emus. Boom. Elopes. That's what they're called, isn't it? Slate wall. I just want to start, if at all possible, with just grabbing a couple of pieces of marble from an already built building, just to fill in the holes, rather than it being wood. If we can do it with brickwork rather than marble, then that way we've got less chance of it burning down in a horrible fire. Doesn't look like we're going to get our way though. So let us square this off a little bit better. So I'm going to deconstruct those, and we are going to build nothing as of yet. Let's speed this up. This could be quite slow. I suppose we can start by getting our stockpile zone sorted. It'd be okay just to leave outside, I'd have thought, for the time being. That should be fine. Right, so we've got a bit of marble. We've got none for the doors. How many do we need for doors? 25? Is that true of any of them? So I need 5 more pieces. Okay, well, we'll take you, and you. They'll be replaced at some point. And with that, we can now build a door. And let us now put down just some basic sleeping spots for the time being. I mean, I've got the wood. Should I put them in? I could put them along the top, couldn't I? Just in wood. 2, 3. Is that going to be classed as outside now, though? Possibly. Let's take... I wonder. We'll see. We'll see if we've got enough for that. So we've got our stockpiles there. We'll probably have to start cutting back some of this. Is this fertile soil? Yes, it's rich soil. I don't think there's a lot... Oh, there's marble. Jeez. My bad. I suppose we can make this out. Is this fertile as well? Yeah, it's all very good. It's all very good. No, we'll make this our planting area, I think. I don't think it's going to be covered by anything. Let's do the no roof. Just in case. Just in case. It's probably not going to matter anyway. As far as growing zones are concerned, let's just mark out the different sections for the time being. I think we'll get away with that. I'm sure they'll be cut down anyway. Oh, it's been so long since I played this game. I have no clue right now. Yeah. I suppose we better put a roof on. Yeah, we need to cut that back as well at some point. So, plants. What are we going to do? We should probably do... I mean, you can't go far wrong with potato, can you? I probably want the large one to be potato. We could do heel root with 8. Who's got... who's our... Where are you, grower? 10. Well, we can do heel root. That's cool. Righty. You, sir, if you'd be so kind, are going to be heel root. A slow-growing plant which yields herbal medicine when harvested. Heel root is selectively bred for centuries by settlers. That's all well and good. That's all well and good. We're going to be sticking you as... Do I want to leave you as potato? It's the quicker, isn't it? And then we can do... how many do we have there? I suppose arguably this is the bigger section. So we'll leave you as potato. You can be strawberry. And we'll get those done. That is made. Is that our kitty cat? I haven't even looked. Guffaw, the female cat of new arrivals. That'd be us then. What are you capable of? Are you capable of being simple? What are you? I have no idea. Cat's intelligent. Trainable intelligence, none. So no, we can't do a thing with the cat. The cat is just around. The cat will eventually die. Fine. I dig it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't choose to come with the cat. You just thought you'd grab a more useful sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Animal in general, you know. Cats aren't that good at the best of times, you know. They're a law unto themselves, really. You know, that's not helpful to anyone. Not helpful at all. We probably need to put on a little sleeping area for them. They've got to keep them happy. You don't deserve a nice bed. You just get a spot on the floor, and you'll be, what the hell is that? A chinchilla. Don't think I've ever had a chinchilla before. That's pretty cool. So yes, lots and lots of plants and stuff like that. We could probably do with... do I really want to be building into this? I had a very bad time. I think it was the last series I did with the bugs. They ripped my colonists apart. I think I want a mix of having indoor and outdoor areas with this as far as buildings are concerned. So we will build into here, but I believe as long as we keep it filed down like this, then it shouldn't be too bad as far as the actual the bug spawning is concerned. But we should probably start with taking down all this wood in front of our base. That I feel is going to take a little bit of time anyway. Yeah, we need defences, I know. There's no natural choke points around here, really. I suppose we've got this area down here we can build into. It probably makes sense to build down into this area. We could snap this bit off here, but we still got this large area up here to have to deal with. I guess the water would be okay as far as defenses is concerned, but they do look like they're just walking straight over it. So we're going to have to incorporate that into the defenses at some point. But I see the main issue with the swampland is the fact that enemies are going to be able to use the woodland as a defense, being just being behind the wood in general. So I'm probably going to have to at some point decide where my lines of defense are going to be, and then cut back the wood even further to the edge of my rifle range. So people will have to be forced to come in unless they have a sniper rifle, and then they can just take pot shots from the outside. But yeah, I suppose I should. Well, we're going to have lots of wood, that's for sure. What should we be building? This is the only thing with this game. I generally get really overwhelmed rather easily, which is probably not the best of things to be when it comes to games like this. We've got our beds, dressers. I mean, we could dig in a little bit more, I suppose. I suppose we could do with a table of some sort. 2x4 or 1x2. Let's build 2 tables and have just a few stools. That's going to mean they're not going to be sitting down. Wow, Red, you're quick. Red, what? Your construction 6. You do not mess, sir. You do not mess. As far as power's concerned, I don't know. What we got? I suppose a wood-fired generator would make sense with what we have around here. Oh, we have an eclipse. One of the moons of this planet has orbited in front of the sun. An eclipse has begun. I don't think we really need to worry about fuel as it stands right now. I suppose the other scary thing in a swamp would be fire. Fire would not be good. It'd probably make sense to dig into here though. Let's have our generators here right next to us, I think. So let us... Oh, we're already naming it. Christopher thinks you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Erwick. That's not a faction name. We are going to be... original, I know. We're going to be Padgeville. Because why not? And since it looks like you'll be here for a while... No, that's the faction name. We don't want that. We want to be Policiano. We are Policiano. And we're going to live in Padgeville. Yes, yes, yes. Padgeville. Since we're going to be here for a while. So, we're the Policiano at Padgeville. Nice. So yeah, let us dig out this section here, and then we'll put down a few generators there, and then we can work off that. I will end up moving my stockpile. Not quite sure where to right now. I don't really want to sort of diversify their job options too much at the start. I really want to concentrate digging all this out and start making individual beds. What are we digging here anyway? Marble. Lots of marble. That's okay. I'm sure we shall move that sooner or later. Oh, he's tidying up. Or she's tidying up. Good old La. How's our food situation? Stuff's up there. We could claim... Well, we have claimed that. We haven't moved it yet. I have no idea why. That is dumping, isn't it? What are we putting inside you? Chunks are going in. Chunks are going in. Hey ho, I guess we'll see. Let's get some power up and running. So we want just the one, I guess we'll do for the time being. And we'll get a little bit of light into here. And maybe look at doing a little bit of food as well. How big do I want the bedrooms to be? That be the question. 3 days worth of fuel so far. You know what? We're going to put the wood in the dumping stockpile. I think that makes sense. So, plant matter, wood into there. And we want no corpses, no wood, uranium, no. Silver, yeah, why not? Everything else should be okay outside, shouldn't it? Oh, and here's our first test. Mad animal. A local rat has gone mad. We're keeping it small to start with. Baby steps. Baby steps. A local rat has gone mad. Where are you? There you be. You coming into us, are you? Where am I? Up the top. La, don't go going too far now. She's busy moving stuff. The rat doesn't seem too interested right now. I don't know if it's got to do with proximity. See, it's quite close to red, but nothing has happened as of yet. Leg it, guys. Nice. We're going to unforbid that. And I think now is a good time to make a butcher's table. Now, we'll build it all in here for the time being, I think. So let us go to furniture. No. Production. So wooden butcher's table. Why not? And then a fuel stove. Why not? Why not? So let's just do this. So we want to butcher creature. I'm not worried about the cat at all. The cat is inconsequential. So we're going to do this forever. We'll worry about kibble at a later point. Yeah, there's no need to worry about that right now. We can, however, put a light into the room. That's probably going to be pretty funky. And let's run some power. Cool. Now, bills. We are going to be cooking simple meals. We've got 3. I like to keep at least, it's getting a little bit crazy, at least 4 meals per time. And we want to do it until we have 12. With whatever meat we've got. That means someone needs to cook that stuff. Anyone at all? Anybody interested at all? You're very interested to eat, but you're not interested on actually making the food? No. Too busy moving wood about. Okay, I dig it. You know, it's a big job. It's got to be done. I'm not one to quibble. Not at all. 2 people are idle. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to look at doing the work for everyone. I will do this off camera because this can be quite laborious. So I think I'll call the episode here. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Waiting for